Welcome back to Deltarune Chapter 4. I am in a very weird state right now. Like, I have a combination of a lot of energy, but also no energy. I don't know what's happening to me. It's like I'm floating on a cloud, except that cloud is, like, heading straight for a pit of lava. Like, what is going on right now with my head? Delta Rune. Yes, and as I have said in the Twitch chat, I won't be streaming as much as I do because this week was my vacation week, so I had the opportunity to stream every single day. Now that I am going back to work, I won't have that. But I will still be streaming every week. It's just going to be a matter of when and for how long that I don't know. Also, for the VODs, because last stream so we kind of had a lot of crash out moments last stream. And the last stream that YouTube saw is the one that ended in me climbing the thing successfully. You remember how much of a crash out I was having when I was trying to climb that wall? That's the last VOD they got. That they will get anyways, because it's not uploaded yet. So they kind of YouTube, you kind of missed a lot, but also you kind of missed nothing. I just didn't feel like it was good enough content to be on YouTube because there was just a lot of crashing and burning. But I think I loaded the wrong save by accident. I definitely did. That is okay. Let me... Okay. Oh, yes, I did. This is the one I loaded. I should be loading this one. Okay, cool. So the secret... Oh, yes, the secret boss is through the axe. I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen this yet. So let's... Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, buffer? Please don't buffer. No, please, no buffer. I don't need that. I don't need that today. I'm like... I feel like I'm high, but like not good high. Like just... Ah... Like, apparently, and I say this as someone who's never been high, but apparently, uh, edibles will, like, just fuck you up, and, like, you will be sitting there in a state of hell. I feel like that. Okay, there was a buffer, but it says we're back. Um, Tell me if it buffers again, and I will do something about it. Tell me if it does that. Voices. Oh, damn, so this is the magic axe, huh? You got the... Wait a tick, you gotta pay for that. Hello, Gerson. Hey, the heck are you talking about? This is still the inside of my study, ain't it? Thank you, Angel. Nothing else was free, so why'd you think we'd start here? Good one. I'm taking the axe now. Don't think I'm serious? Check the price tag. Price what? It says it cost, 9999. You realize you were still on the discount. But I know you worked real hard to get here, so how about a trade? If you and you alone can best my challenge, I give it to you for free. Free? Knew you'd say that. What do you want? How about a haircut? A haircut? Alright, sure. Which hair you want me to cut? Oh, any of them. They're all too long, see? Just get one and I'll give it to you. Alright, I'll start with your beard. Huh? Stay still! Free? I get it. You think I'm gonna go easy on you, huh? What the? Ah, so you want to get serious, do ya? And tell me first, can you hear it? Can you hear its song singing from the deep? That is the ringing of the hammer of justice. The bell of justice rings. Attack to show what you've got. So it's saying that. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is weirdly another secret boss where you have to attack. Chapter 1 and 2. Well, I know Chapter 1 Chapter 1 and 2 you didn't have to attack. Chapter 3 and 4 you have to attack, and also the fight specifically focuses on Susie. That's kind of weird. So you got moves, so what? You're facing a hero. There isn't anything that's gonna stand in our way. So the story goes, But ain't every story better with a little twist? Huh? Something feels off. You won't learn anything running away, you know. Okay, so we're doing the Undyne thing here. Which makes sense with his song that he has. His leitmotif is the whole Undyne thingy. If you got guts, let's see how you deal facing everything head on. Chris, help me out. So I never played Undertale, so this is basically going to be my first time doing the chaotically evil Undyne fight that I've been hearing such stories of. As long as... Oh wait, that's like a direct reference. That's like a direct reference to Undyne. Why is this guy related? That doesn't make sense to me, because Undyne exists. Why is this guy associated with Undyne? Have fun, Tyler. I don't think this can't possibly be worse than the other boss. As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger head-on, these bullets will do you in. Oh, shit. I see what you mean. So this is fast. This is really fast. Oh, shit. My reflexes. Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy. Lord of the Hammer. Think I heard about it. What happens? Oh, piss. Shit. It's fast, but not night. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. My healing right now is not great. Chapter 1, The March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. Oh. Wait, diagonal? No. That throws a wrench in everything. Huh? What? Whoa there, I ain't using items, so fair's fair, ain't it? Chapter 2, The City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen. There's gonna be more stuff. I knew it. Ooh, ha. Okay, attacking heals me. That's interesting. Chapter 3, yeah. Heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land. Holy pee. That is the shell from Mario Brothers. I fucked up. Damn, I couldn't keep up. Eh, well, you gave it your best shot. Here. Huh? I saw the fire in your eyes. That's proof enough for me. Take it. And this crystal... Wait, what? And this crystal, too. Nah, keep it. Oh, Susie. Fuck. I was like, oh, cool. So secret boss is you don't actually have to defeat the secret boss. But no, Susie just has to have her... You and your pride and your ego. You just had to be the man. Nah, keep it. You don't want it. Of course I do, but you're gonna need something to give me after our rematch. You've got guts, kid. I like that. So, from here, can I just do it again? Like, can I just do it however many times I want to? It's not like a, oh, now you're locked out of it. It's like, if I beat it, it still will count, right? It should. Right? Am I right? Is it gonna, will it even let me do it again? Alright, ready to fight again? What do you say, Chris? Get ready, because I'm not going to hold anything back. You can do it again, and I believe it counts. Yeah, I feel like it would be weird to give you the opportunity to have a rematch if it doesn't still give you the thing. I'm not gonna, like... Because I haven't beat the Chapter 3 secret boss yet, so even if I... PP. Even if I do, like... Even if I could beat this guy, which he is significantly easier than Chapter 3 secret boss, even if I did beat this guy, I'd have to beat him again, because I haven't gotten to Chapter 3 one yet, and I have to do it all over again. Okay, what direction does it start? Down? Bad. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, ah, e. Well, that cat... Ooh. Ew. Let's just see what it does. Okay, it does work. It does work. That's a long attack. That's a long attack. I don't... The Great Smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon. Huh? 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 Alright, Hammer Bro. Okay, listen, you wanna do your Mario Brothers shit. Well, I'm just cucked, aren't I? Field of pink and gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. So, those who know, is this a damage fight, or is this a last fight? You know what I mean? Like, you last as long as you can? Or is this a damage fight? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. I fuckled it. I fuckled my cuckold. Damn it. You aren't giving up, are you? Hell no. Chris, let's try again. Weird that Susie keeps saying, Chris, let's try again, when I'm not in the battle. Um, so I'm not going to do that. I think I could actually, like, with enough attempts, I could probably beat that in, like, maybe an hour or less. But I haven't beat the Chapter 3 secret boss yet, so that will amount to nothing. So I'm just going to do this the regular way until I actually... You missed that one! Try another! I'm just gonna do this the regular way until I actually, beat the Chapter 3 secret boss, and then it'll... so that it matters. The Knight, which makes with blackened knife. I just jumped on the VOD upload as fast as I could. Thank you. The Knight, which makes... oh, right, because... I'm dropping shit. He said, no matter how many times it breaks, it still appears. Shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. This is where we started. But... I knew that there was other stuff. We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this. Huh? Okay, I didn't realize this was progression. Oops. Hey! Uh-oh. Can I go back? Gotta make din-dins while I watch the stream? Good luck making din-dins. The Knight! Damn it, you aren't stopping us this time. Susie, no! Susie, wait! Okay. Oh, no. No, oh... I locked myself out of it. Maybe kill me? Just because I think there's secrets? I guess it doesn't matter. Again, like I said, I have to do everything all over again. Yeah, maybe kill me. I think that's what I want here. Is it gonna kick me right back to... It did. It sure did. Uh-oh. No, but I need secrets. You don't understand. I'm the guy that just said I'm not going to beat the Chapter 4 boss because I didn't do the Chapter 3 shit, and now I'm also searching for secrets, which still won't matter because I'm... But that's different, okay? It's different. It's different! And again, there's probably nothing. I just feel like there is, right? Because I remember, like from the start of the chapter, I think there were things that you could climb. I didn't realize that this... I thought this would be progression somehow. I don't know why. No. We've already done our thing with that. And there's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing. Yeah, it's literally nothing. Oops. I did all that for literally nothing. I just had to check, because I felt like there was other stuff. Alright, let's do this for real. I think we're like question mark, close to the end, question mark? Which would be great if I can get it done today. I would appreciate that a lot, actually. That's not to say this will be the last time I stream this, because I do want to beat both secret bosses. Um, so you'll likely see another stream from me. Oops. Ooh, nope, that. I think you're halfway. Uh-oh. Halfway. I heard this chapter is a lot longer than the other one, which kind of baffles me considering how much longer Chapter 3 was compared to Chapter 2. And Chapter 1. Like, Chapter 2 and Chapter 1 combined probably aren't as long as Chapter 3 was. And I heard that Chapter 4 is longer, which baffles me. Uh-oh. Now we're getting serious. Oh no, no, oh no, now we're getting really serious. I did it, I beat your challenge. I've solved your riddle, Puzzle Master. Susie, don't... Like, that's Carol, right? Like, that just is Carol. It has to be. What, and let this loser get away? Yeah, it is crazy how much there is in these new chapters. Yeah, oh, it's gotta be, that's Carol. Because if that's, that has to be. It has to be. It has to be. Because it has to be. Damn it, I let them get away. It's alright, Susie, we did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time, they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... How are we gonna protect Torio, Undyne, anybody? Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time. Until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, distrust! Distrust! Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. Nope. Nope. Distrust. Okay. A grand door. It seems to be locked solid. So, these doors are important. Last time we went through one, it was, I think, I could be wrong. Okay, so... 7 grand door. Like the 7 human souls. We went through this in chapter 1, and it led us to the Dark World. Like, you know, the castle town thing, I think, or something. And last chapter, we exited it, and it led us out of the Dark World. So that character leaving probably means, like going through that grand door, probably means they went out of the Dark World. I think that's seems to be implied heavily. Looks like this is the fountain. Yeah, I guess this is it. Phew. Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in Castletown. Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something. Sure, Susie. Look at fucking Rouse, dude. Ooh. Wait, really? Wait, hold on, really? Like, actually? Wait, no, because that can't be right, because you guys told me. The Dark Fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing. Uh, okay, real. Okay, real. Okay, real. Huh, that was real. Um, weird. I guess the sun went down, huh? But there's still a dark world in there. Damn, Chris, look under the door. That weird smoke. You don't think there's another dark world, yeah. That means the night is still... It's locked. Ugh, stupid number lock again. Uh-huh. Too hard to break either. Guess we... Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus, he probably knows where our code is, right? No, he is, he's a ghost, Susie. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm pretty sure he's dead, and that is, like, he was buried, because there's a whole thing in the library, and I would have never made this connection if I didn't watch someone else stream this. There's a whole thing in the library that says monsters get buried with a thing that was important to them, and their dust gets put over that thing. So I'm guessing because that guy is in the graveyard and he wrote that book, Lord of the Hammer. So, like, he's a ghost. That important thing, that thing that's important to him was the hammer, or like the representation of his work, the Lord of the Hammer that he wrote. Um, so he's a ghost. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. Code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here. But it's weird. The outside is clean, but... Uh-huh. Inside is covered in dust? Oh, yeah, okay. That's real. That's real. Yeah. But he wasn't buried, I guess. Because they say that, and but he wasn't buried. That's why he was in the dark world, because his son, I think it was yeah, because he says that it's his father, I think. So his son is keeping his ashes essentially as like a, like an urn, but also it's in the thing with the hammer. I get it. That makes sense. The inside is covered in dust. Huh. Dude, it's just a dusty... Hell no, you don't mean... When monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris! Why the hell does the pastor have that in his... Huh? There's a hammer inside, and a... I gotta do my Tyler... Oh, God, here we go. YouTube people, I don't think... Yeah, you can't see what's happening on Twitch's end, but, we've got a goal running here, unfortunately, that There's a hammer inside, and a photo of the old man? Yeah, uh-huh. That's real. That's real. I was right. Dinner's in the oven, let's go. The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the dark world, for a moment, it must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew he was... dead. Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. So, here's the crazy thing. And VOD watchers don't get to see it either, but here's the thing. There was a whole thing of Rousey. He was like, Rousey, hey, Chris, let's close our eyes again to see what Susie's doing. And I kind of just said, no, fuck you, Rousey. Fuck you. So I didn't see any of the whole thing that happens with Susie. Uh, so that kind of was a mistake on my part. But I don't trust Rousey. I don't trust him, and I don't want to go with what he says anymore. I don't like the guy. Uh, got reminded about concerning news. Time to lock the fuck in on this stream. A letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec. Alright, got it. Let's go, Chris. Books, many copies of Lord of the Hammer, and some unlabeled notebooks. Uh-huh. It'd take a while to search through all this. Documents? Guess the lock number could be in here, but it'd take forever to search through. Let's look somewhere else. A large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Uh-huh. Juice and wafer-like crackers. Some sort of incense container. It's a plaque bearing the words of a famous writer. Hope comes to those who believe, and for those that cannot, may our hope shine so brightly that they too may keep shelter from the dark. Oh, Deltarune. Glass container, you looked inside. It's a small metal hammer and a photo of an old man, both covered in dust. Let's not look at it anymore. Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot is because he wanted you to follow your dream. He's sorry he never said that right. So write your own stories. It's okay if even if they're not. It's okay if even that Toby, I don't typos, man. This bitch can't spell. Uh it's okay if even if they're not perfect. Sincerely of oh wait, okay. No, that's fair because it is Susie. So I will consider that not a typo. I will consider it Susie being illiterate. Canon, Susie is illiterate. Uh like Pepe Sylvia, Pennsylvania, that's Susie. That's just canon Susie. It's a fire extinguisher. Guess they use that to put out the candles. Good thinking, Susie. Great. Okay, so this is where you want me to go. I'm not going. Oh, a piano. Oh, a piano. Uh, can I read? I can't. It's not letting me read that. It's not letting me read that, but that is an important date. So let's see. Let me pull up a calendar here. That would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7 is marked off. 4, 5, 6. Uh, that that's okay. So that's weird. Uh, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. Yeah, that's okay. That's weird. So now I don't know what month this is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be, January, February, December, whatever. If regardless of what month it is, if it's, let me put it to you like this. If this is supposed to be June, then the date that is a square on that calendar is the day that it currently is right now in real life. That is the day. It's June 13th right now, and that if this is supposed to be June on this calendar, then this is accurate. That square is the day that it is. I don't know if it's June on this calendar, but if it is, that's weird. It's a set of bells of different sizes. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but mess them. Weird. No, this is like this is a coincidence. I know this is a coincidence. Obviously, it's not. But like, you don't put a calendar and circle a date for it to not be important. And the fact that the date that's circled on this pixelated calendar is also the day that it currently is in real life right now, that's odd. Um, uh, and wait, hold on, wait a second. No, 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 no. Because Deltarune came out on June 4th. Uh, and there's 3 days marked off of that calendar indicating that 3 days have already happened and the current day is the 4th when this was released. So what the fuck is happening today in Deltarune lore? What is Toby Fox gonna announce like Undertale 3 today or something? What is like that's odd. Is am I I'm not wrong to say that that's odd, am I? Like because if we let's assume that this is a June calendar in this game right now and 3 dates are scratched off. Deltarune was released on June 4th. Okay? You look at a calendar for June and it lines up perfectly. One, two, three. The next day, aka the current day in game, is the 4th. The real life day that it is right now is the 13th, which is circled on the pixelated calendar. What the fuck is happening? Is Toby gonna release something today? Or I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. That I should not be looking too much into this. It's probably nothing, but that is really weird. Um, the wardrobe is full of choir robes. There's even one in your size. Damn, why don't we get to wear these? What? I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play drums? This way or this way? This way or this way? It's a keyboard. It has settings to sound like excuse me, either piano or an organ. You know, when you played piano earlier, it was okay, it was actually kind of cool. I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. That kind of reminds me of something. Listen, it might be long. Wow. Kind of rude. So, in one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it. Is what I thought then. That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could. Hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kinda just want to hear you play. Damn, I got weird there for a second. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? So, God, this is an important. This is, well, this is a choice, man. Because you have to consider we are possessing Chris right now. We have full control over him, and we're choosing what he says. He is not choosing what he says, we are. So if we, the player, say, I'll play again someday, imagine if you were imprisoned in your own body and you couldn't do the things that you love so much. Like, Langel, you're an artist. I'll use you as an example. Sorry to just throw you under the bus. If you were like imprisoned in your own body and you just couldn't make art anymore, but like the thing that was controlling you was like, I'll make art again someday, how, imagine, put yourself in this position of where, like, the thing that has taken over your life is saying, you know, to you, like, it's giving you this ounce of false hope, as if, they are not the thing that's controlling you. You know what I mean? It's kind of, this is what you want to say, right? I'll play again someday, because it sounds like it's the sweet and innocent option. Uh, but like, if you think of it from Chris's perspective, this is like the worst option you can choose for him. You could say I'll never play again. I guess that would probably be the worst option. But like giving him this, it's I always like when I have these choices, these text options, you have to remember Chris is not saying these words ever. This is not Chris's opinion, it's yours. So it's like every single option that you have to consider what it would sound like from Chris's perspective. Uh Chris as a character hits very close to home for me. Yeah, it's I think a lot of people would probably say that. And I think that's part of the reason why, we as the player have such a difficult relationship with him, is because we want good things for Chris. You know what I mean? We want the good route. We don't want the weird, evil Snowgrave shit. We want the good shit. But also, we're forcing it on him. Like, we're like, we know what's best for you, that type of thing. So it's a very difficult relationship, and I think it's because we all can sort of relate to the feeling of being controlled. And even if you think you're doing something that you enjoy, you still have that eye watching you, telling you, yes, enjoy. I am letting you enjoy this. I'm giving you this moment. Even though I know half of it is fan art of you, it's nice to draw because I want to and not because I'm being forced to anymore. It's empowering to not be ordered around to serve someone anymore, even outside of art. Yeah, I understand that feeling a lot more than I think you know. And I think all of us, to an extent, understand that feeling. Uh, which is why Chris as a character is just it's so complicated. But let's enough of that. Let's get back to this. If you play two, is what I'm gonna say. Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something. Let's do it someday. Yeah, it's Chris is a complicated character. I like playing the drums. Can't really screw it up. It's just hitting stuff. Seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. God. See, that seems like progression. Don't. Not yet. Because Susie looks like she has an idea. Ooh, what is progression and what's not? I don't know. I don't know what's progression and what's not, and there's no save point. That's a problem. Susie looks like she has an idea. That would probably lead to opening it, which would obviously lead to the Dark World. So let's go through here first. Check inside. Open. Ah, hello. What the hell is that? Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration. There's other creepy stuff too. He's big. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. Jack is in there. Guess we can get him tomorrow or something. Tomorrow. I actually need to take a moment after that. Hey, take as much time as you need. Take as much time as you need. It's a bowl of blessed water with a motion sensor to stop cats from drinking it. It's not clear what happens if you touch the sensor. Yeah, you're right, it's not clear, is it? Bookshelf full of hymnals and scriptures. Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter A. Thanks, Toby. What are these candles with people's names for, anyways? It is birthdays, right? No, it's prayer, Susie. So it just kind of helps you pray for people? Hey, my name's here. That means someone must have... Oh boy. Pray for Noelle, pray for Susie, pray for Azrael, do nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, Noelle, I think... Oh god, that's... Oh man. Azrael, we're not clear on his whole thing. If we are led to believe what we have been told, then Azrael is just off to college. He's fine. Dude is fine. Chris misses him. I get that. But Azrael is fine. If we can believe what we're told, which, knowing Toby Fox, who knows. So that leaves us with Susie and Noelle. And Susie, we know she has a rough situation, but Noelle, we also know she has a rough situation. And I think, honestly, with her abusive mother, not to mention the fact that she is constantly reminded of her missing sister, and she's not allowed to get close to anyone because of that. I think Noelle needs it probably more than Susie does. I know that's really not fair to say, but and oh yes, also her sick father. That too. Kind of forgot that part. I'm gonna be real. You loosely joined hands and mumbled the name of her father. Yeah, I hope he gets better too. Hope candles. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man, he could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like Susie getting that idea because I have this bad feeling about Susie that I'll you know what, fuck it. We got the time. I have a bad feeling that the direction this game is going to take is it's going to put you in a position where you need to probably choose between Noelle and Susie. I don't think like they are not meant to be together. It's cute and all, but they are not meant to be together in terms of this story, I don't think. Um, and I think Susie is because at chapter one, Susie wants to stay in the dark world forever because she has friends there now. Things are different than how she exists in the light world. So I feel like later chapters we're going to be put in a position where Susie just wants to create dark worlds that she could live in and have friends and it's probably going to put us the player in a position where what do we do? How are we supposed to, deal with that as her as our quote unquote enemy. You know, that's the feeling I think we're going with this. Not this chapter, but soon, I think. How the hell do you do that again? Queen said, concentrate and stab into the earth. Got anything sharp? Cactus needle. Oh no, you just have a knife? Heh. Hey Chris, you normally carry this around? Uh, that's... Is Chris... That's weird. Is Chris blushing? Or are they that's I'm trying I'm having difficulty interpreting this. All right, well, let's give it a try. Yeah, the more and more I see what's happening, I feel like Susie's going to be our enemy in future chapters. And by our enemy, I mean the player's enemy. Um, and why do I feel like everything in the Dark World is going to be different now? And Rouse is going to be pissed. Rouse is going to be pissed off. I I actually did it. Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Oh, we did it the past couple of times. You can have a couple. Let's go. Pretty sick, right? You should try making one sometime. It's cool. Ah. Hey, is it me or does something seem off? I remember seeing this from the trailer and Orange Susie. Orange Susie. Weird. I guess it's like Rouse said. Every Dark World is different. Let's go. Yeah, every Dark World is different. The lighting has changed. They could never make me hate... They could never make me hate you, Susie. Yeah, and, like, that's exactly why I feel like that's what they're going to try to do. Okay, Chapter 3 had this, and now Chapter 4 has this. You go left from the start of the Dark World, and it leads to nothing. And that is, you know, very reminiscent of that one room with the Goner kid. Whether or not that's intentional, I don't know. But I can say for a fact that there being an empty room where nothing happens here, like, this is not something that needed to be here, so of course that's why it's here. Uh, and it's weird. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought I saw a third shadow. I thought Rouse was with us. But he is not. It is still just me and Susie. What is this music, dude? This is a banger. Oh, hello. Well, I got my pizza, so maybe I'll start feeling better. Thank you for the stream, Tyler. Langel, as always, you know, thank you for being here. Seriously. Um, I'm gonna save first, because yes, I did save. I thought I didn't, but, and we are at, what, 54 minutes? That seems like a good place as any to stop the VOD. So, next VOD, we will find out, what the deal is with all of this. I feel like this is going to trigger a cutscene. So we'll find the deal out, next time. Thanks, YouTube, for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Also, come over to Twitch. What are you doing? Come over to Twitch. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are, have a good life. Thanks for watching. Come over to Twitch now. Bye, YouTube.